Trump's not hiding the ball here. He campaigned with this guy virtually every day, and the American people said, you know what? Some of this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Dr. Devi.
Well, I was just going to add, I mean, I treat patients every day, and they ask questions, some which I think are higher level, some which, I wonder. But I still have to take those concerns seriously, right? Because there are other people, he represents a large number of people who feel the same way. So it's our job, if we work for the government, to address those concerns and answer them. It's not enough to just say,
oh, Dr. Devi, let me just ask her this, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
One of the things that he's said is that he wants to go after the medical journals, because he thinks that they're colluding with the pharmaceutical companies and researchers all to make Americans sicker.
Well, I think, like I said, there has to be some kind of legitimacy given to certain things. So what happens is a lot of times, in order to get the FDA approvals, pharmaceutical companies do have to fund the studies because otherwise people don't have the money to do it. Do I think that suddenly makes all drugs worthy of suspicion? No, not at all. We have incredible technology in pharmaceuticals because of all these advances. But at the same time, I think transparency is the only way to really address those concerns. If we just say, oh, no, there's absolutely no connection between the two, that's not true. I mean, now most authors have to disclose if they have any financial connections to industry, if anything's been funded. Exactly. So it's not an idea out of nowhere. There is some basis to it, and it has to be addressed.
And he has no experience to come up with this, right? This is like sending a car salesman to go engineer a bridge. Right. He's not a doctor. And we have to put that on the scales.
Is the current HH Secretary?
Scott, you keep going back to if you want to compare
I'm comparing with them all.
Then that's not realistic, right? Then that isn't giving us an administration that you've worked really, really hard and talked well about, and talked about how well they would go forward. This is headed, this is the clown car has arrived again.
You're still campaigning, Jeff.
No, I'm calling balls and strikes, Scott. I'm actually calling balls and strikes.
Can I just add one more thing to the conversation? I mean, as Dr. Devi talked about, people have concerns about not just the medical part of this, but also about the food, the pesticides, everything.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, there was another person who many years ago tried to raise concerns about the health of the food that we feed our children and our families. And here's the reception that she received.
When I heard this, I thought, get your damn hands off my fries, lady.